advice that I'll give South African mentors regarding Sars, even in forex traders as well. So please bear with me. I'm trying to exercise in the morning. My eyes kind of look red and stuff. So without wasting your time, let's get into it. So it's been a proven fact that uh, Sars is working with forex brokers to actually track traders regarding them paying their tax and all those stuff. So it's kind of scary. Most of you have seen what has happened with Lesiba and with SARS and all those stuff. So um, in things like this, you shouldn't laugh, man. The only thing you should be doing is to actually learn from someone's mistakes, because they are coming for everyone, not just Lesiba, not just anyone. So they are coming for us. So guys, we've spoken about paying your tax and trying to register how to pay tax. We did a lot of videos. If you can go to the channel, you'll see that we've spoken about how to pay tax and all those stuff. So make sure that you don't run away, because at some point it always caught up with you. Um, Make sure you do your daily. I don't know how to put the word diligence. So make sure you do the necessary what is needed to be done in order for you to actually not find yourself in this kind of situation. Another point that I would like to raise was FSCA. Man, honestly, it's kind of hard hustling as a mentor these days because of all these things. It's either SARS, it's either the law. It's it's a very harsh business, you know. A lot of people don't understand that becoming a mentor is our side hustle, despite becoming forex traders. But mentoring as well is another source of income. So for I don't know a lot of mentors, but it's an income that helps me for some small things like petrol money, going out, and all those stuff. So it's kind of hard right now to actually hustle, because there are so many lawsuits and so many things that really limit you from making money. So in terms of FSCA, we know that it has banned a lot of signal providers. So you are not allowed to actually provide signals and give financial advice and all those stuff. So make sure if you're doing YouTube, um, if you're doing YouTube, make sure you always do disclaimers, guys. Disclaimers are very important. Disclaimer, and actually be transparent and be honest as possible to the people who join your YouTube channel. Don't be a financial advisor. Make sure you explain to people, you tell them that this is not a financial advice, you know, because these things they're kind of tricky for a lot of us to actually understand, because these are new laws. So if you run a signal group, make sure you have a disclaimer as well. You tell people that you are not a financial advisor. Maybe the best thing to do right now is to actually find another way to hustle, despite uh, providing service like signals, educational service, because man, we're not really even making that kind of money, but the kind of the things that we put ourselves into are not okay. So I don't know, man. Honestly, I have been really skeptical and thinking of like quitting this whole thing of providing services, you know, because man, we're not making serious money. Like, we're not making serious money. There's hardly someone who provides signal above 500 rand. It's not like back in the old days where signals were like 5,000 and all those stuff. You only get the highest signals like 500 rand, and people don't do classes anymore. People don't take training, and people don't buy products that offers like uh, PDFs, videos, and all those stuff. People don't are not into those stuff anymore. As I was saying, the whole forest business is kind of fading away. You know, it's not as hyped as the days of Sandy the Shazy, and I think Sandy the Shazy was the highest hype. You know, so it's not something that is really popular, but it's gonna be something that is always gonna be there. Sorry about that. something that is always going to be there because people always want to make money and they're always looking for ways to make money. And the forex business has proven to be one of the most legit business and something that is will always be there and always been there. Because if you can look things like Triple M, a lot of businesses that are pyramid schemes um, fade away. They're all gone, but forex is still there. So people are always gonna uh, be looking for ways of making money, and new people will always be interested in understanding forex. So another advice that I'll give mentors is try to not try not to how do I put this? Try to not put yourself under pressure. When I'm saying put yourself under pressure, I'm talking about when you're having a channel and you're providing some sort of a service. Let's make an example. If you're having like signals, you know, try to not make people expect you to not have a life, to produce daily setup, man, daily setup, daily analysis. Like it's important to have life outside of forest, and I've saw that the more you have the life outside forest, the more you have uh, profitable trading. So make sure that you don't put yourself under pressure. You stay away from people who are always expecting a high return with actually small investment, and people who are always looking to make a lot of money in a short space of time. Make sure you stay away. Another thing I almost forgot before this video end. Make sure make sure you avoid people who are using their money that they can't afford to lose. People who are using the money they cannot afford to use are the worst nightmare. People who are trading with their last money are the worst nightmare because they are always they always have a problem they're trying to solve immediately. You know? So whenever you're gonna share a trade idea, they're gonna go full margin. And then if things don't go well, they start when things do not go well, they start blaming you. They start pointing you and saying that you are a horrible signal provider and all those stuff. They're always gonna criticize you and not actually looking themselves in the mirror and say like, what did I do wrong? Why have I lost money just in one particular trade? Avoid people who are desperate in making money, guys. Avoid those people. People can beg you to help them, probably help them manage their accounts. They'll beg you, and you tell them that you don't do those services. They will beg you, and then when you finally decide, okay, let me just help them out because I understand their story. Unfortunately, if things do not go according to plan, you start losing money. You're gonna become a scammer. You're gonna become a scammer, not telling the whole entire story that they are the one that came to you, they are the one that begged you to help them make money and all those stuff. And people don't understand that this is a win or lose situation. It's not a win-win. There's no win-win in life, in anything. I don't care what you do. Even if you can buy taxis, use Uber, any business is always a win or lose. There's always a risk involved. But when it's come to the trading game, a lot of people tend to take a blind eye and ignore that it's a win or lose situation. And as soon as people start making losses, they start pointing people and saying, "You are a scammer. You are this because of like you've lost money. How are you a scammer if you lost money? Because it's just something that happened. Uh, you were in a business or you were in a bad trade and things were just not going your way. And bear in mind, guys, there's no way in hell that you're gonna have a good trading day in this 365 days. 365 days, you're gonna experience losses, you're gonna experience setbacks, drawdown, and all those stuff. So avoid to be involved with people who don't understand that this business is a risky business. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys. I know it's a short video, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and you like the video. I'll be sharing more advice for you guys. Sure.